Okay, hi folks. Just bear with me as I make sure everything is good on my end. Okay, okay, so that's good. And this is good. Okay, just going to wait a little bit until more folks arrive. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the audio seems fine, and Clip Studio Paint is ready to go as well. What's up, Boozy here? Okay, and we have somebody else here already. Official Marie Anime and Karib Wandi. Welcome. Hi, what's going on? Okay, so yes, hi again, Bluey. Yes, so welcome guys. This is this was sort of a last minute decision, but this is a special drawn stream for Autism Acceptance Month. Since I know myself and many of you guys are do have some sort of autism. Okay, thanks for pointing that out, Boozy. Or Bluey. Excuse me. Yes, so welcome, Aiden. Yes, so this is gonna be a special stream for Autism Acceptance Month or Autism Awareness Month or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna be doing a commission, an art commission, from from none us for none for sorry for none other than Jason, the cartoon fan. He was uh he was great enough to support me on coffee in exchange for a drawing of Leni Loud from the Wild House because in his headcanon he believes that she is on the autism spectrum for several reasons, including in fact I'm going to explain it as I start working on it. Yes, hi William, I'm doing great. Okay, here's the sketch. Yes, so Jason commissioned me to do this art of Lenny because he believes she has some traits of autism. Because for one thing, she has a special interest, and a lot of us do have our special interests when we are on the spectrum. In Lenny's case, it's fashion. Not to mention she is she could be easily distracted and very literal minded. Like she takes figures of speech quite literally. It's just so overall not that. Welcome Norbert. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just kind of disrupted because for some reason uh, OBS disconnected and reconnected again. Yes, sorry about that. But yeah, those reasons that I just explained about Wenny is uh, why uh, why we think that she is autistic, and not just Wenny, but also two of the other sisters in the Wild House as well. Jason in his headcanon thinks are autistic, like Lisa, I think she's the second youngest of the sisters. You know, she's the child prodigy and her special interest is, of course, science. And there's also Woosie, the 9-year-old goth girl, and her special interest is horror, and she does prefer to be be alone by herself. Like these are these are just the key facts as to why, just the key elements to those three sisters as to why they represent autism. Oh, Norbert asks says, what if the showrunners for The Wild House confirmed that Lenny was on the spectrum? Well, that will prove Jason's theory and my theory correct. That would be cool if they confirmed if Lenny or the two other sisters I mentioned were on the spectrum. Yeah, so as I work on this drawing of Lenny, we could just have a little casual chat of what it's like to be on within with the autism spectrum. Welcome, Mike. Glad you're here. And Among Us fan, welcome as well. Okay. Sorry if I'm kind of stumbling upon uh, my words and feeling a little nervous with speaking, but you know what? That does bring up one thing. With me being a person on the autism spectrum is some problems with communication, and I know you, Norbert, you have a stuttering problem, and also I do too. Along with the fact that I kind of overthink with my words, how to execute what I'm thinking through my words. I could even admit that I have a slight perfectionist sort of uh, quality about my mindset. But you know, it's good to learn to overcome those imperfections. Okay. Um, oh, Norbert mentions that he never used to star before, and he's actually not sure why it developed. Yeah, I kind of question how a stutter could develop over time too. Like if it's something that you were you were born with, or yeah, that's a good question. Like how does one develop a stuttering problem? Oh, welcome, Brody and Studio PLKS. And Bowie here asks if I could draw Chowder next. Well, if you really want me to draw him, then consider leaving me a tip on coffee, like what Jason did, which is why I'm doing this drawing of Wendy right now. In fact, you know what? I'm thinking that at some point that I set up a commission section on coffee. You know, our commissions are a popular saying that us independent artists do on the internet to make our income. So I may consider doing that in the future. So let me guys know, would you be interested if I do art commissions? I'd love to hear your feedback, like in the chat, or maybe I might even do a poll, like how likely are you to check out my art commissions, or consider buying them, I mean. And we have another comment from Norbert saying that he says, I find I start the most when it comes to sentences beginning with the letter I. So any sentence starting with I, and I'm, and it, etc. Interesting. And you know what? I kind of feel what you're feeling, Norbert. Like when it comes to me and my speech, one of my biggest uh, enemies is pronouncing Y or L words. Yeah, L words, that's it. Like if I pronounce the word lemons, it will be Yemens. I don't know if that was sort of an exaggeration, but I think you guys kind of get the point that, yeah, I too have a few letters in the alphabet that are kind of hard for me to really clearly enunciate. But I've been working on it, and overall, I have been slowly but surely working on overall with how I speak. Like not to speak too fast or too slow, but just clear enough. At the same time, not being kind of how can I put it, drowsy, if that's the best word to describe if I'm talking too slowly. So Aiden says that the idea of me starting commissions will be cool. Okay, yes, we got some good feedback so far. Thanks. Okay, so let's keep the autism speech going, or the autism topic of discussion going. Like I mentioned with those three characters from the Wild Houses, that the things that distinct their character is their special interests, like Leni here with fashion. And I know a lot of us have our special interests too. Like me, it's animation, of course, but also logos. Ever since I was very young, logos have been a fascinating thing for me. Like to the point where I would just, even if it's just a print logo, like on the back of VHS tape, I'll just pick it up and just think, man, that's an interesting logo. I might want to replicate that. And that's part of the reason why Classic Logo Remake Party is a series. Not just because of my interest in logos, but also sometimes I feel like animated logos are about as easy and simplistic as animating characters honestly. With that being said, I understand why Classic Logo Remake Party is my most popular series on YouTube thus far, and I can't wait to be done with the fifth one. I'm not giving any more spoilers for now, but it's coming along really great. It's almost done, and I can't wait to share it with you all on the 18th of April, which will be the Sunday after this Sunday. Yes, I will pronounce Lois Griffin as Yoas Griffin. Yes, L is a tricky letter to pronounce. Oh, welcome, Moonchild. Thank you. But I want to hear from you guys when it comes to uh, you being autistic and how attached you are with your special interests. Yeah. Okay, I'm drawing Lenny given the bunny ears symbol. Mm, I guess that's hang on. Okay, we got a comment from Norbert saying, as an Aspie myself, I've had various special interests over the years. When I was a young kid, like age 5 to 9, my special interest was geography. I could I could name you the capital of any country or point out any country on a world map. To this day, I can say all 50 states in the United States in alphabetical order. Yes, yes, that's true. And I did remember seeing a video of you, Norbert, with all the flags in the world, on your YouTube channel. Oh, and William says, you mispronounced Wallace, Norbert. Yeah, I know. He was just making a point about how I have difficulty making pronouncing L words. Though again, I'm working on it. Okay. Just bear with me, folks. Another struggle of mine is multitasking. Like, for example, talking while thinking about what to say while making this drawing as good as when I'm not doing those additional tasks. Oh, Boosie says that you couldn't donate. Oh, oh wait, but I see artist unknown just bought me a coffee. Thank you. But I don't know what's going on your end, Boozy. If you are trying to update, or sorry, not update, donate. Oh, Coffee accepts PayPal, so I think it's best that you have a PayPal account before you donate. Okay, okay. Oh, welcome, Kristen. It's always nice to have you here. I'm just doing a drawing of Wendy, as you can see. I'm still in the cleanup stage. So yeah, feel free to talk about your feel free to talk about your pros and cons being being an autistic individual. And welcome, Ivan. Okay, I'm just going to focus on cleaning up Wendy here, and then I'm gonna go back to talking. So just bear with me for a few minutes. When, here, let me just turn up the music. Although I will acknowledge one comment from Kristen saying, he says he finds it hard not to talk about obscure media. Yeah, I relate to you, and yeah, that's another thing with me, and some people with autism, and going back to the whole special interest thing. There are various cases where I would, uh, I would have be fixated on one semi-obscure or just plain obscure cartoon. Like I'll be obsessed with that cartoon for several consecutive months. You could call it a phase if you like, and in a way it is. But sometimes I think it does play a part into my autism and the whole special interest thing. Like for example, from late 2014 until 2016, I was absolutely obsessed with As Told by Ginger. Like I still love the show today, but I was just plain obsessed with it during that period of time. Like I would watch the show and even do lots of fan art of it, and even go on the As Told by Ginger reviewed fan blog, which was very entertaining. And also another really underrated show is Baby Blues, which I still find incredibly underrated, but I was especially obsessed with it from 2011 to 2013. Like it was it was one of my top 10 favorite cartoons at some point. But now it's somewhere in the top 20. And then last week, my most, oh, what is wrong with me? Okay, my latest obsession with an obscure cartoon is, of course, a certain one that Kristen loves as well, none other than Evo Concarde. Since 2017, like since May of 2017, I've been I've been getting more and more obsessed with it. Even though I actually don't watch the show itself that often, like just talking about it and tweeting about it and so forth. Yeah, my obsession with it is still it's still there, and still considered to be like the most underrated show from Cartoon Network. And let me just crank up the music audio while I just focus the uh, on the drawing. Oh, William says if I could fix the sound. I'm not sure if you're referring to the voice or the music. Well, if it's the voice, let me see what I could do. If not, I'm going to like just just going to make the music be more audible as I take a little break from speaking while I focus on getting the inking of this drawing done. Oh, my voice is echoey. Wait, let's see how I could fix it. Yeah, I'll just fix this from now and let me know how it sounds. Uh, okay, let me know if the sound of my voice is okay or not. Until then, I'm going to just focus on the drawing while I play the music, if you guys don't mind. Okay, I'm just briefly pausing to ask if my voice still sounds echoey or not. Norbert says it's still echoey, though that was from just a few minutes ago. I'm wondering if it still sounds echoey right now. So keep letting me know. Okay, Norbert asks if I could talk again. Yeah, let me know if you still hear the echo. It sounds better now? Okay, awesome. Thank you, Norbert. Okay, I'm almost done with the inking, and then I'm going to go back and read some comments that I haven't touched upon yet. I was thinking of removing the outlines where the the highlights of her sunglasses are, because I'm thinking about adding that during the current layer. Or maybe it doesn't matter because most of the lenses of her sunglasses are black anyway, so these outlines will camouflage naturally. So I could probably just leave those. So essentially I'm done with the ink, but I just have to go over it and do some cleaning up. Like this. Welcome Swagger Beats Brony. And I assume that it is more than where your time zone is, because in my time zone, which is Eastern Standard Time, it's still evening time. But yes, good morning to you. Okay, Swagger Beats Brony says he's in Tennessee. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what the time zone is in Tennessee, if it's a Pacific, a Pacific time zone or whichever one, but thanks for giving me an idea anyway. So I know better to guess if it's a Pacific time zone because they're basically 3 hours wait or 3 hours behind us in Eastern Standard Time. I think. Central. Okay. Thanks. Swagger. Okay. As I clean up, I want to resume the topic of autism and probably touch a little further about how it's portrayed in the media, like what me, Kristen, and Zara were talking about in the last live stream. And before the stream, I was watching a little bit of the video autism representation in media from the reviewer known as Awaya C, but her YouTube channel is actually called Toon Ruins. She's mostly a Steven Universe reviewer, and yeah, she does talk about some how characters in media with autism are portrayed, and also gives some headcanons uh, of who may or may not be on the spectrum based on their traits. Like I remember she mentioned that Buster Baxter from Arthur may be on the spectrum due to his special interest in aliens and sci-fi and so forth. And of course, we know that show has a character who is officially has autism, specifically Asperger's syndrome. It's Carl, who is George's friend, who we meet in. I forgot what season it was, honestly, if it was season 13 or so, but I think it was around 2010. But yeah, and I'll be honest, when I was watching that episode for the first time many years ago, I also didn't know that Asperger's syndrome was essentially a synonym for autism spectrum disorder, essentially. But since finding that out, I began appreciating Carl, that character a lot more. And in case you're wondering what his special interest is, it's trains. He loves building train sets or railroads, miniature railroads, and reads books about trains and so forth. But going back to that video that I mentioned, yeah, the other character C theorizes statistic is it was a Steven Universe character. I think it was a Peridot, either her or Pearl or both of them. And she mentions about Rick from Rick and Morty having autism as well. Either on the theoretical side or one of the people behind Rick and Morty kind of confirmed that, because Rick does have a way of explaining things from the world that I remember of the show. I'm not an avid fan, but I've seen a good portion of it, and it's good. and Rick is the most entertaining of the main duo. Oh yes, Norbert points out, going back to Carl from Arthur, that he likes apple juice only in a box, not a bottle, and that he is a picky eater. Yeah, I'm a picky eater too. Like for example, whenever I make those that instant noodle soup, uh, they'll come into three parts. You have the noodles and the soup mix, and then the flakes with the little vegetables. I always skip the vegetables, just put in the noodles and the soup mix because I am thinky that way when it comes to my food. I've also been thinky since childhood, and I even remember that I did not like at one point I didn't like eggs, but now eggs I have almost an obsessive with having it in my mind that eggs are the quintessential breakfast item. But cereal is my overall favorite. Oh, and that's another thing. I don't like eating cereal with milk. Yeah, with autism, you have those sensitive issues. Like, I don't really like the sogginess of the cereal in the milk or seeing the milk drip on my spoon for some reason. I don't know why I get this gross out feeling, but I just eat my cereal dry. Okay, just bear with me, folks. I'm still cleaning up. I'm almost done, and then I'm going to go back and chat with you guys. Sorry, uh, I was having some connection issues with OBS again. It disconnected and reconnected again. I don't know what's going on with it. I probably have to update it or so forth. Let's just move the bow on Lenny's left foot. Just lower it down just a bit, like this. Okay, when he's looking good. Okay, let me take a little break from this and read some comments that I missed. Okay, Norbert says that he likes cereal with milk, though he understands if I'll be grossed out by the milk dripping on the spoon. And this, the sound of slurping grosses him out as well. And he says that his biggest food weakness is cheese. Yes, I absolutely love cheese too. Like cheese pizza is my favorite, and for a while, it would be the only pizza flavor or the pizza topping that I would eat, like just cheese and sometimes meat as well. And eventually, I started liking green peppers on my pizza as well. And Norbert says, so his parents, he says, so my parents kind of gave up on making me eat more food. Even today, I usually separate meals than my parents, even though I live with them. Interested. Okay. He also says that I have a feeling that a couple of my biggest fears are the results of my Asperger's. I can tell you more about those in the Twitter DMs after stream DJ. Okay. I'll wait till I'll wait till then. Okay, let's see here. Anything else I miss? He asks a good question. Norbert asks, you know how a lot of us with cartoon shows ideas think of our dream voice cast for them. For one of my show ideas, I actually imagine Kristen voicing at least one of the characters. Oh, that's sweet, Norbert. You know, Kristen does have really good vocal range, as he self-described himself. He is a chameleon when it comes to voice acting. Oh, and William Harden asks if I could do the 1989 to 1990 Warner Brothers Family Entertainment logo, the Happy Birthday Bugs variant, if I could remake that. Sorry, William, not taking any requests for any more requests for this current classic logo remake party. Maybe next time. Okay, see if there's anything else I missed. Okay, I think we can move on to the car run. I might as well give Leni some flat colors. Maybe I'll do some subtle shading as well. Okay, first I'm doing the skin. Okay, as I cover Leni, I want to talk about a couple, at least one of my pet peeves that I have. Basically, one of my biggest pet peeves is seeing loose hairs in the bathroom or even elsewhere. Like, even when I'm brushing my own hair, my biggest fear is... oh crap. Okay, you know what? Hang on. I just made a mistake here. As I start current Leni, I forgot to turn off the sketch layer, so you see, you see this here, this little mark in here. That was because I was using the magic wand on the Queen of Ware while it's blocked, but the skeleton layer was still visible. I forgot to turn it off, so excuse me. I'm gonna start this over again. Just deselect everything. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna start the selection over again. But like what I was saying, one of my pet peeves, is I believe it does go back to my autism, is one pet peeve I can't stand is seeing loose hairs. Like, even if it's my own, when I'm brushing my hair and some of it falls out, it really grosses me out. Like seeing it in the sink or in the bathtub or even elsewhere. And it's especially a pain when you're eating something and you accidentally get a tiny piece of your own hair on your tongue. You have to take it out. Okay. Oh, Williams asking if I could fix the sound again. Okay, let me know how it sounds. If you guys are getting any echoing again. Oh, forgot to select her eyelids. There. Norbert says that he knows that some autistic people are severely grossed out by the color yellow. Being grossed out by being grossed out by certain things more than normal is a symptom of Asperger's. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just accidentally whoa, that was a very, 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 very quick sneak peek of what is also appearing on Classic Local Remake Party 5. I swear, I don't know if I could consider that to be a mistake or kind of a good thing. But yeah, if you caught that, it was the Infogram's home interactive logo. And yes, it's going to be featured. But that does bring me to another topic of discussion about how, at least with me as an autistic individual, I do remember certain details, even if they're if they may come off as trivial, very trivial or minuscule, like going back to Infograms, their video game company, and I grew up playing their CD-ROM games. Like, I remember General Mills used to have a thing where they would attach a free video game or a free CD-ROM game onto their cereal boxes, and quite a few of them were from Infograms. And I remember the specific years that I'll play some of their games, or get one of their games. Like in 2004, I believe, I got the Store Widow 2 game, not the one that's on the PS1, but it's a different one that has I think 5 different mini games. I absolutely love that one, but then the CD became rusty and it crashed. It just crashed itself. I think it crashed my old computer from long time ago. This was back when I was like 4 or 5 years old. But yeah, that CD got worn out pretty fast. Oh, it still sounds echoey. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I should turn down the TV in the background. Yeah, I just turned down the TV in the background. The movie that's playing right now is actually Escape from Planet Earth. I know a lot of people hate it for how bland and unoriginal it is, but I don't know. I actually had a good experience. So watched it in the theaters back in 2013, and that was in March of 2013. You see, going back to me, remembering small details. Yeah, let me know if my voice still sounds echoey or not. Maybe it's the TV in the background that was causing some problems. Let's just name this layer as color. Oh, it's still echoey. I'm not sure if this is something on OBS's side or with my microphone, because it is fully charged. Yes, Escape from Planet Earth is from the Weinstein Company. They don't distribute a lot of anime films, let alone ones that are even considered watchable. But Escape from Planet Earth is one of them, and I like the Hoodwink as well. Even though it's pretty much just hopping on the Shrek popularity bandwagon, it's still a decent movie in its own right. Oh, what the heck am I doing? Okay. Yep, doing the sunglasses now. Or probably have to make them a slightly whiter shade of black than the outlines. Oh, that's great. Okay, let me turn off the paper wire. When you're covering features that are like pure white, it's best to turn off the background wire if the paper wire like this, if it's already white, so that you don't forget to cover it. See, now it's fully transparent, so I could know what's uncovered. Okay, go back to the cover. The cover wire, I should say. Yes, the other two films that the Weinstein Company disputed, like Dougal and Hoodwinked 2, Hood versus Evil. Yeah, I didn't like Hoodwinked 2, and Dougal, to be honest, I might have seen it play on YTV a long time ago, like I came across it while channel surfing, but I don't have any memories of it. And I know the whole story about, I basically know the story of how it came to be, how it was adapted for American audiences, because it was originally a British film based on the Magic Roundabout TV show that was popular in Britain. But then the Weinstein Company decided to bring it over to America and redub it with lots of celebrity voices and a lot of jokes that could be considered pandering to like kids. Oh yeah, and Butch Hartman was involved as, I think, executive producer or something. So yeah, that was the one film that he got a big credit for. Though I don't think he was too proud of it either. Okay, I'm almost done with Leni here. Let me deselect that. Okay, I'm essentially done with Leni, but I'm actually thinking if I should add some Satan to her or not. What do you guys think? If I should shade Leni or just leave it flat like this. I'm gonna work on the background in the meantime. While you guys let me know what you think I should do. If I should add some shade into her. Okay, let me see what's background will be good. Probably a blue background. Since blue is a color that does represent autism. Oh wait, there's a few gaps missing. Thank you, Moonchild, and thank you, William. Okay, so that's the solid background, and okay, so I'm going to have the background like this, and I'm going to add something that Jason told me I should add to this picture in the DMs. He says I should add the rainbow infinity symbol because that's another thing that represents neurodiversity. You know, it's just the infinity sign, but with a thick rainbow filter over it. I'm going to import that. Okay. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just going to add that layer. Just import it as a layer here. Okay. Just give me a moment. Oh, Moonchow asks if I could if they could see this on a tote bag or T-shirt. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I might. Okay, so here's the infinity infinity rainbow symbol here. No, I'm actually wondering how I could oop, stay there. Yeah, yeah, I'm actually wondering how I could place it onto my image. Like have it be in the background like this, like all big like this, or just have it be. Which one do you think is better? Do you think it's better if I have it up here, or if I have it like this? Like Jason isn't here to tell me how exactly he wants the fists and touches to be. So I'm just going to go by my instance and just have it be like this, something like this. Oh, not again. Wait, I think what I should do is okay, that's better. And now I have the ability to like free transform it, like this. There you go. Mm, You know what? I want to fully sew, so you know what? I'm going to have it be like on top. Oh, welcome Fairy Princess Valentine. Oh, I'm actually almost done. I'm doing a commission for Jason, the cartoon fan. He wants me to draw Wendy in honor of Autism Acceptance Month since he thinks she is on the spectrum. And I'm just adding the finishing touch because he told me to add the rainbow infinity symbol since it is for autism or represents neurodiversity specifically. So you know what? I think I'll have it like this or like this, and I think with that, I'm going to just move these layers of Winnie herself. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. The Queen of Warriors walked when we unlocked that. Hmm. Okay. Let me add an extra symbol here, like this. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, you know what? I think I am essentially done with. Wait, let me just lower Wendy a bit. There. Okay. Mm, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm basically done here with my Wendy Wild commission. And Jason, if you're watching the I know you're not here right now, but when you're watching the live play of this, I just want to thank you so much for donating to me on coffee. And just to remind you all, if you guys want to be like him and like, darn it, her sunglasses are still cutting off. Okay. Yep. Okay, sorry about that. But yes, if you want to be like Jason and keep me going as an independent artist and a content creator, then consider donate to me on coffee, and you might be rewarded like how I'm rewarding Jason here with this nice Wendy Wild drawing, and I hope he appreciates it and likes it. Oh, we have a question from Fairy Princess Valentine asking if I ever do a second live stream, what should it be? Unfortunately, I don't have an intuitive program for that purpose, so I'm not sure how to stream. Oh, I didn't know you began doing live streams Fairy Princess Valentine. But well, honestly, I would have to see what your first live stream was like and probably get an idea of probably get some inspiration on what you should do next. And, and I'm wondering by the last sentence in your comment, I'm wondering which software you're using to us to to stream, because if it's OBS, then you could that you could look up on some tutorials on how to do it, like what I did. Wait, hang on. I think my music stopped. Hang on. Yeah, I just realized my music stopped, and plus I have autoplay on, so it went to the next thing and it paused the music that was going on. Sorry about that. But yeah, I hope what I just said helps Fairy Princess, because I'll have to look at your live stream that you did last and probably help you out from there. Okay, so I was thinking I'm not going to export this just yet. I'm thinking I'm going to show Jason what I've done so far, like message him, and if it meets his approval, then I think from there I could share it publicly on my social media, and he could share it on his Twitter and YouTube community as well, if he likes. So with that, I'm basically done here, and thank you guys for what watching me draw and chat about autism, and happy Autism Acceptance Month to all of you. Mm, I have an idea what my next live stream is going to be. It's not I don't think it's going to be in this week, but or next week, or it's the week after or next week, like after I premiere Classic Local Remake Party 5. Excuse me. Yeah, I just had to drink some almond milk to clear my throat. But yeah, I have an idea of what I'm doing for my next live stream. Not next week, but the week after. I'm not going to review it just yet, but it may still fall into the theme of autism, and I'm bringing a special guest as well. Okay, so until then, stay tuned for whatever else I have to share on my channel and so forth. Oh, wait a minute, I got a comment from Fairy Princess saying, I tried OBS Studio, but it was too difficult, and my first stream, which was February of last year, was just to test out the app. But thanks for the idea and try out, and she says she'll try out the tutorials. Okay, I hope they'll work out for you, Fairy Princess. I wish you some good luck. And I wish good luck for all of you guys too out there, especially in these trying times. Like things are getting worse in the real world, but at the same time, we could just also focus more on positive things, like what we love and what we are grateful for, and all of the things that we are good at doing and so forth. Like that's another thing to have in mind when you are a person on the autism spectrum. Yes. Okay. So with that being said, again, I'm going to so what I've done here so far to Jason, see if it meets his approval before I share it on my social media. And till then, take care, everybody, and stay strong and stay safe. and have a good one. Goodbye.